Okay, we're back. Hello, Wicked.
Hello.
All right, I guess we're going to start off here. Let's start off with the... Oh, good. There it is. The Haunted Fragmented House. Get a bit, ladies and gentlemen. The leaderboard is active. I may or may not create a prize for the winner of the local leaderboard for this competition. You don't know. You don't know. Wicked. I assume you've had a chance to check out all these maps?
Oh, yeah.
Great. So this is jcliff's Haunted Fragmented House, their submission for the Haunted House version of the competition. Went a bit more on the church, cathedral, castle-like approach. We're going top-down on this one, so no roof, which is perfectly fine. We're gonna shoot in. We got a nice booster track. We got a little bit of a floaty staircase. We got some drop downs. We got some death lasers in the wall. We got an anti-gravity pipe. We got a swoop around portal through the wall. Gotta love those portals through the walls. That's gonna get you on the skinny track. The skinny track here is dodge the ghosts. That is the goal. Dodge the ghosts on the skinny track. Why is my camera so fast? And that's finally gonna get you down to the bottom. Portal through once again. Oh, good. I can get in here somewhere. There's a wind bin somewhere. Where'd the wind bin go?
It's in the middle of the inside, all the way to the left. Forward now.
I lost it. I lost it. It's right there.
It's in the caged area.
It's right there. Yeah. Oh, right. That's how. Yes. Forgot how to get there. Is that? Nope. Wait. Hold on. There. Oh, wait. Nope. That's the other caged area. I forget. It's in here somewhere. We'll find it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's great. Everything's fine. It is under the pipe, right? There it is. Yeah! I found it. Camera work like you've never seen before. Okay, so that's the map. I was a little lenient on the use of the 2 ghosts per room situation because, you know, everyone's interpretation of a house is different. Everyone's interpretation of a room is different. The main point of the restriction for 10 ghosts mandatory and then only 2 per room is I didn't want someone to just, you know, put 10 ghost urns all on top of each other on top of a spire and then just have a normal map and then the ghosts just kill people, right? That's not what we wanted. So as long as the ghosts were spread out enough and you weren't just doing the same thing in the same spot, I was fine with it. So again, thank y'all for coming out and let's get the map underway. Wicked-Shen, anything you'd like to say about that?
I liked the, like, reverse look of the start. Whenever I started the map, it was like, it made me dizzy for a second.
Because the camera starts here, right? And this...
Yeah. Or it starts there, and then you're like, flipping around.
You're like, wait a minute, why am I looking down, not sideways, right? Yeah. So very nice creative use of the start piece instead of just doing the default way. I agree. And
I liked the church look a lot.
Yes. The use, so I believe these are the wide track with the glass top. And using the glass as a secondary color to make a nice illuminated window effect. Very good touch. I like that. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 5 seconds taking down 18 racers here for the first map of the competition. jcliffgaming's Haunted Fragmented House. Some getting an early start through the portal. The others going to have to take a little bit longer there. Shooting up and over into the portal in the spire. Allowing them to portal out into the staircase descent and the ghosts. Well underway. Going to be snagging marbles into the walls, into jail cells, in all sorts of things. Looks like jcliff already getting scooped up. And that could be bad. Jcliff is in, oh, he's dead. Okay. Our map builder himself has taken his way out. Doesn't want to win on his own map. Respect. Kiryu will be in the lead. Coin rolling down with the spider balanced on top of it. Trying to make the jump. Doesn't quite make it. In jail. Gonna go to the wall of death there. Laser of death, excuse me. Kiryu murdered. Gone. Farsi looking to overtake. Seasauce has been ghosted towards the wall. Good jump up the wall, but Farsi gets caught by a ghost but survives. Seasauce also surviving the ghost. Now trying to go. Farsi running away from the ghost but can't get around the corner fast enough. And it's going to be Seasauce, first one to the top. And there is a chance for Rubbles to jump ahead with these ghosts here, so we'll have to watch what happens. Flandyman down to the bottom, trying to get up to the pipe. Seasauce, oh, too strong of a boost over the top of the pipe and gets murdered by the laser. Not a way you want to go. So Flandyman now nope, Flandyman has been ghosted as well. Could very well have a no finish here, ladies and gentlemen. Again, these maps were judged on a 66 marble simulation. So you will have to withstand some marbles not getting a chance to finish. MACKerMD to the top. Gonna get ghosted. This is looking rough. Yorstra flies away, going the wrong direction. Tamri's at the bottom of the stairs. MACKerMD trying to get down the stairs. We're still in it, ladies and gentlemen. Still in it. Gets the boost. Pipes for a second time. Can they get through? Oh, the ghost is coming. Macker needs to run. Can't do it. Wait. This could be good. Uh-oh. Didn't quite stick the landing there. Macker's out. Tamri's. Uh-oh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, looks like no survivors of the first haunted house. I couldn't be more pleased. Wicked-Shen, what do you make of it?
I really liked how chaotic it was, but it was still based on a line that was forced, kind of. I think it could have had a little bit more aesthetic, maybe like a cross on the wall or something, but yeah, other than that, really solid.
The stone texture is a little on the plain side. It works exteriorly, but not as well interiorly because it kind of hides the contrast between surfaces a little bit. But that was the map. Let's see. No finishers, unfortunately. It's rough, but let's see which of our judges is willing to talk about this map. They've not let me know in chat. Anyone? Is it Kira or Mac? Who? Okay, Kira's in. Let's get Kira in. Kira, hello.
Hello.
What did you make of it?
I hate the pathing.
You hate the pathing. Strong words.
Yeah. It's fine for like 3/4 of the track, but then once you get to that end, you just get lost. Because it is a portal into a room that is hidden under the stairs, behind a pipe, around a corner.
Yeah. I think to some extent, though, there was mechanics behind it. Because there is only a single ghost that can cheat you ahead, whereas the rest of the ghosts will kill you off of that. And so by having the last leg isolated from the rest of the track, functionally, that makes sense. But I would agree it does complicate the pathing a little bit from a spectator view, because you can have those...
Also a streamer view, because not all streamers know how to look at a track.
Right.
They're just going to be completely lost.
Yeah, they don't see
and if someone does get to that point,
they don't see the portals hidden in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But even if you do see the portals, where that last portal is,
right? Yeah.
So is extra hidden because you have no idea where it is.
Yep. But I still think it was a very good attempt and managing 10 ghosts pretty well. So thank you for the critique.
10 ghosts in this small space.
So, thank you for the critiques. Words of wisdom to the builders at hand. And we'll let you go. Thank you. Alright, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The first track of the competition. Let's go to the next one. And this submission is... Oh, jcliff, we were supposed to interview, weren't you? Shit. We'll get you on the next one for the exhibition. The next submission is from Yorstra, the Haunted Adventurous Castle. So let's get Yorstra in chat here with Wicked and see what they would like to say. Yorstra, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for submitting a map to the competition.
Thank
How
you
you
for having
feeling?
me. I'm nervous as I'll get out.
Okay, okay. What would you like to tell us about your map?
I can't think all of a sudden. I don't know. I had a heck of a time building this with time and everything. And then some ideas that you tossed my way. I moved my start piece and changed my start piece and all that sort of stuff. And this thing went through so many renditions, it's kind of frightening.
Well, that's what makes for a good map.
And the ghosts in the castle. Oh, my bad. Yeah. The ghosts in the castle initially, and when I re-upload this, I will move those ghosts. Not the ones in the churchyard, but the ones in the castle.
They're right here.
I want them on top of the tower.
Trust me, they're there. Trust me. I've looked.
In there.
They are there.
They are
there.
inside the turrets,
You just
and
can't
I
see
wanted them on top of the turrets,
right there.
like right there. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fine. I
I
mean,
was
again,
not happy about that.
I don't think any judge is going to knock you for that aesthetically.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm glad my hints on Twitter were heeded. Using not just the moving, but there is a secondary motion effect. So you can not only have lateral motion, but vertical motion for the custom shaped spawners. So you
Yeah,
get this
I really
nice little
like those ghosts.
jumping ghost effect here. So
And they do kill.
I did not know that. That's a nice touch. That's a
Yeah,
nice
those ghosts do kill as well.
touch. Wicked-Shen, anything on your end?
It looked really good. I would have liked to see possibly like a ghost pulling people into that bucket, that like a second chance from getting snagged by the other ghosts, you know? But other than that, I think it was really well done. I like the bats, all the aesthetics with it, and it was still really technically... What's the... used? I'm horrible at words.
Technically adventurous and well executed.
Yeah, that stuff.
Fantastic. I would agree. So,
Thank you.
anything else you'd like to say, Yorstra?
Not that I can think of at the moment. Oh, I did have one ghost up front, and I felt that it was giving the marbles too much of a chance at cheating. So I moved that out of the track area.
I would say that's probably a good call. So, thank you again for submitting to the competition. Best
All
of
right,
luck to
thank you.
Have a good
All
one.
right. Bye.
All right, so again, that was Yorstra. Name at the top left corner of the screen. We'll get 1 minute on the clock. Thank you all for joining in on the race. We'll see. Again, these maps, as previously stated, were designed for 66 sim test, just so we were all in the same playing field. Even
Yeah, I
with
guess I should put
not as
mine
many
in.
viewers, you're going to have different marble counts race to race. So in the interest of fairness, we were completely transparent of how the maps would be tested, and those are the conditions that the maps were built for. So we may not have a lot of finishers today, but for me, that just makes it more exciting.
Yeah.
Who can survive the haunted houses? All right, so we got 20 seconds counting down here. Last chance to get your marbles in, and we will follow out the race here. Ooh, Hugo beating the buzzer right there at the last second. Here we go. 19 marbles dropping down into the double wide Plinko starting piece. Kira with an early start on the right-hand side. Roska early start on the left-hand side. The mods leading the way. Yorstra also up front on their own map. As the marbles go through, I believe both of these sides are symmetrical, going through the elevators into the spiral staircases. I don't think there's anyone who didn't use a spiral staircase. Maybe sssamiam. I'd have to double check, but it's almost required. It's But let's see, as the marbles work their way down, the staircase is here. Jaruska on the left-hand side, Hugo on the right-hand side take the lead as they work their way through. No major ghost snipes yet, so looking good for survivability right now. Marbles working their way up into the elevators to merge in on the funnels, dodging the ghosts right now. We lost yorstra to the ghost. So far, the map creators have been the first to die on their tracks both times. Farsi is going into a very bad place. I can't see this working out in their favor. Yep, they are dead. All right, Jaruska takes the lead going through the Archimedes screw, going down into the elevator. Tamrace in second, Yusuf in third, Purple Towie in fourth, Hugo DS in fifth place. Flandyman did not get the memo. There's not a shortcut on this portion of the map. This is not the way. What is that a jacket with a, what? It's a clown. It's a clown. Okay, the marbles working their way down this staircase now, trying to get across. Now, this is going to be a little dicey here. If we do get one marble in with a ghost, the ghost could rapid fire a couple marbles through. But MACKerMD has launched themselves far ahead to the end, trying to skip ahead, and it has not paid off. Let's go now over to Hugo DS. Purple Towie also getting ghosted. Tamrace trying to get through. Hugo didn't make it either. Down to Tamrace up in the lead. Tamrace one of the last marbles alive on the previous attempt. Oh boy. There we go. Into the spiral staircase. Needs to get around without getting ghosted. Purple Towie going for it. No. Lugo. No. Tamrace in the lead through the staircase. It's going to be close here. Working around. Oh, Seasauce takes the ghost. Tamrace coming down. No rapid fire ghosting yet, but we are down to just 9 marbles. Tamrace to float across. Ghost goes flying by on the left-hand side, narrowly missing the range of Tamrace here. Tamrace looking to land into the collection funnel. Needs to watch out for the ghost. Oh, no! Tamrace gets sniped at the last second. Right as they were about to touch down, going straight through into the final ghost on the back end. And that is going to be a bad day for Tamrace. Dan L-Train, though, makes it through. Passes the ghost. No death by ghost here. Into the Coliseum. Will Dead L-Train be our first marble to finish a map here? Kira also coming in from the right-hand side as they work their way down into the bottom. They have to get past the tombstone. No, Dead L-Train gets caught by the tombstone, and that does not look like a good ghost to get ghosted by. That's going to be a rough one. But Kira, down to the staircase, gets the edge to keep from falling over. The ghost going by. No, Kira gets nabbed at the last second. Fear Whiskey takes over. sssamiam right behind. Both marbles coming down. There's one more ghost left to impede the path. It could be a decoy for Fear and Whiskey to get sssamiam through. There it is. Takes over sssamiam with the opening. No ghosts in sight. Straight shot down to the bottom. Just needs to get across the hair curtain. No, Sam is murdered. Just before the end, couldn't make the swoop, and Fear and Whiskey thrown out into oblivion. Almost a finish from sssamiam, but no dice. The haunted ghosts, too merciless here. And that's going to do it for the track. What a track!
Just complete brutality.
Amazing. I love it. I love it. All right, we're going to get Macker in here to go over the track. Let's see what he has to say. Macker, are you there?
From the afterlife. Yes, I am.
Hello. What did you make of the track?
First of all, it was a surprise to see this big of a build from yorstra. I'm used to a different color scheme to start with, and I missed the coffee, but that's another story. I love this map. First of all, the castle was one thing. It's a 3-parter. There are bats flying everywhere. And then that little section where you wonder, all right, what happened here? When you finish, yeah, but this is the first thing you do. But there's this little portal down to the catacombs. I said wrong. Don't mean portal. Stairway down. Yeah. When I saw those catacombs from a visual perspective from below and you're looking up, I love that.
It's a very cool effect. I believe yours should be an underneath lighting, so as you can see, the light source is coming from below the map instead of above the map, which not only adds a darker hue to the majority of the map, but also gives you these underlying highlights. So it gives you more of an outlined effect rather than an illuminated effect. So very well done there, I agree.
to admit that I played this map about 3 times, and with more marbles than we're currently having on the board. When flying manually, it's easier to follow, but often when you're having, I had a lot of marbles, a lot of fell off the track, and then you cannot follow what happens anymore. So you're missing the actions of the ghosts, even though you want to see it. So the current view you're having is a great overview, so you can see what's happening. But then you would miss a lot of the great stuff that's going on the map. The little ghost that looked familiar.
Yeah, I would say with as far as like the spectator side of using ghosts in a map, the hardest thing is making sure you maintain that 1 through 10 position for the camera. That can be very tricky to pull off. Probably close to impossible in this competition without some serious finagling. So fortunately, we have a camera operator who at least knows kind of how to follow maps. So we can keep up with the action for the viewer's sake.
Yeah, I saw a few things that you showed that I missed, or at least couldn't see at first. So thank you for that.
Of course.
And yeah, overall, I love this map.
I would agree. So thank you for the comments. Hopefully our builders will take it to heart in good spirit. And we'll check in with you in a little bit, all right?
All right.
Okay. Wicked-Shen, any last comments?
Not really. I mean, just I would have really liked to see one of the ghosts used in a saving sort of fashion.
Okay, maybe like a portal reset or something like that.
Yeah, just any kind of a second chance type of deal.
I could see that, yeah, just to give the lower marble counts a bit more of a chance. But yeah, that's a tricky balance because we did put in the 50% elimination rate requirement, so there was an incentive not to save all the marbles and at the same time still have more than one finisher. So I agree. It was we put out a tough challenge. I mean, I think we had some really good answers to that challenge. So
yeah.
Let's go to the next map. The next map up, we've got sssamiam. Let's check it out. And we will get Sam in for an interview right now. Get your marbles in, ladies and gentlemen. Sam, are you there?
I am here.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the competition.
Hold on, I've got to turn this off.
The eternal echo.
It's too crazy. Yeah, the echo.
All right. Well, what would you like to
So there's
tell
my
us
house.
about the map?
Well, I took it literally to mean a house.
I actually think
it's spot on for what I had in mind in the competition.
Yeah.
And I mean, I immediately thought of a dollhouse, which is why the back is open the way it is.
That's exactly what I thought. That is a great
Now, the pathing
choice.
of it was very difficult to make happen, so it's a little all over the place, and I apologize for that.
I don't think it's too bad. Room by room, you're going into the main entryway. You go up the
up and
stairs,
over the console
into
table.
the bathroom.
Yeah.
Bathroom gets you
Down the
to
toilet, the kitchen, which is really sorry.
the kitchen.
And then eventually you go and jump on the bed.
Jump on the bed.
From the kitchen.
And then you portal into
Yeah,
the
from the
attic.
kitchen you go to the bedroom, which makes no sense. And then you go to the stairway, which I didn't use stairs.
That's fine.
And then you jump out the window.
Yeah. So
Down the gutter in front to the rain barrel finish. So in through the front door, out through the attic window. That was my in and out.
yeah,
took me a while to get.
I really like the dollhouse execution. It lends itself to visibility and also gives most viewers like an immediate familiarity. It's something they're accustomed to, so they would know how to navigate it intuitively. So I think that was a really good decision on your part.
A couple of saving ghosts, though. One cheater that up in the stairway, where if you get caught by that ghost, you end up way ahead of everybody on the stairs, but you could still get caught by another one. The toilet sometimes saves people, sometimes it doesn't. Just depends on how you get dropped off there. And the refrigerator has the portal trick that you did.
Yep.
So you go back in through the refrigerator and come back out and jump in the
And I like
pot
that
of
you
water.
turned it into an aesthetic.
Yeah,
function.
I tried to use them aesthetically too.
Yeah.
So yeah, door handles, lights out front, obviously urns on the different tables.
Yeah, so when I first ran this map, I only counted 8 ghosts. And that's because these were so well, like, incorporated into the build. It didn't even register that these were ghosts.
They were there. Yep.
I was like,
Gravity
wow,
out
that
there.
looks really good.
All
Where are
back
the
on
other
the
2
track as
ghosts?
well.
I wish I knew.
So yeah, that's my house.
Excellent. Wicked-Shen, anything you'd like to ask or say?
I really liked how the purple and rainy wood texture made it look like it was a thunderstorm in the front of the house.
I'll tell you what, it
And-
took a while to get to the right. I mean, I finally, at the very end, found the combination that I really liked of
Yeah.
materials. It took a lot to get there.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
for
it's
those-
really nice.
For those unaware, you can get up to 6 different textures visually in a map. So what we can see here is that you have the wet wood surface, which gives you the drippy wood on the side, and then it is the, I believe, sand and sandy wood. Is that what you used for the other one?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so the top is sand, and then the side, which is the door here, is, or this here, is the
Yeah,
paneled
the other
wood.
side is wood.
So, very good use of 2 textures to generate 4 different visual textures. Very well done.
Yeah. And I liked how all of the decor was used in the pathing of the map. Like, it wasn't just there in the corner or something. They actually rolled over the obstacles on top of it.
Thanks.
All right, anything else you'd like to say, Sam?
No, that is what, I mean, yeah. That's what took me a whole month.
We very much appreciate it.
To
It's a great
figure
looking
out.
map. So best of luck to you, and thank you again.
Thank you.
All right, folks. So last chance to join in. 1 minute going up on the clock. But yeah, this is the map. This might be the easiest to follow map of the maps submitted in the competition.
Yeah.
Definitely high marks for that. Alrighty. One thing that would be fun is if Pixel could maybe, and it would probably be way too intense on the physics engine side of things, but if there was like a mist, like an environmental mist, so that you could see light path a little bit better, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like you could see shadows being cast if there's like a faint mist on the map. I don't know, just something I thought. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. sssamiam scary, strange space. The marbles work their way down to the bottom here, trying to get through into the house. MACKerMD and Hugo DS taking charge. Seesaws trying to get a little bit of speed around the bend there, but it will be MACKerMD first one through the portal, which will get us right through the door and into, I guess we could call it a narthex. Is this a narthex? Is that what, is that what you call this? I'm gonna get across the table with the flicker. Flicker's gonna get them down to the bottom. Lugo goes for the jump. That's not gonna get him very far, very fast. Kira, though, takes the lead off the spill down to the bottom. Lots of marbles coming in all at the same time. Good grouping. I will say one of the biggest strategies to be implemented in this competition is keeping the marbles grouped. If the closer the marbles are together, the less effect the ghosts have on just picking marbles off mercilessly. So you'll see that in what I would describe as the stronger builds in this competition, is that the marbles do stay grouped together longer, allowing them to survive the ghosts more readily. So up to the floaty staircase, up to the top. I feel like I may have forced everyone to do this because I did mention floating staircase in the rubric, and glad to see so many different executions of floaty staircases. So Yusuf coming in to the top, elevators through the toilet, looking to get down through. Gets ghosted at the last second. So MACKerMD's gonna take over, looking to get flushed into the kitchen. Oh, jcliff got ahead. Macker hits a bump. Oh my God, straight shot into the bedroom. And the marbles are already bouncing. Fear Whiskey's up at the top. I think they got ghosted into the boxes in the attic there, but the marbles are jumping on the bed, looking to get down for the final shot into the exit portal. There it is, jcliff in the lead. Hits the drop, portal's out into the staircase, and now it is going to be a race down the attic. MACKerMD overtakes jcliff, Wicked-Shen, both getting through. Fear and Whiskey did get ghosted into the box. Is going to be stuck in storage for the rest of his life, collecting dust. MACKerMD getting floated down back into the bedroom there. Might be able to escape, but not looking good right now. Here comes jcliff in the lead with, is that Wicked right behind? Wicked right behind. sssamiam and Kira trying to make it happen. KiraRusalka and sssamiam and yorstra also going through. sssamiam, the first one not to die on their own map first. Could be a good sign as they're in the top 10 right now. jcliff and Wicked-Shen both coming down. No, ghosted right at the last second. Wicked-Shen's going to take the solo lead into the attic now, coming up for the top. Wicked-Shen into the elevator. Needs to find the dismount to drop outside into the gutters. Can Wicked-Shen turn it around? He's having a little bit of trouble. Needs to pull it back together. No, it's going to be sssamiam back in again. Camera doing really good work right now, but here they are off the awning into the gutter. Farsi gets the boost in the right direction. sssamiam going the wrong way. Can anyone find a last chance second to get themselves shot up into the center stretch to get down the barrel into the rain gutter? And it's going to be Farsi going down through the gutter into the barrel. Can Farsi finishing up for first place? We got a winner, ladies and gentlemen. Farsi, the first one to survive a haunted house in the competition. Kira coming up with a strong second. And it looks like it's going to be Wicked City there. sssamiam. No, sssamiam with a better boost overtakes Wicked coming down to the drop. This could be a fight for third. sssamiam first one in. Wicked-Shen right behind. How the bounces go. sssamiam through. Wicked-Shen settles for fourth place. And KiraRusalka with a strong fifth. Dead L Trade with 6. And again, look at this beautiful Wall of Death execution where it's like barely in the house. Love that. So the Wall of Death starting back here, giving the marbles as much time as possible to get out into the gutter. So very good placement of the Wall of Death here. Sam, still alive, has reset to the staircase. I don't think they'll be able to get through before the Wall of Death cuts off the bed. So that is going to end it here for Fear Whiskey and sssamiam. Believe we'll see sssamiam coming in now. And yep, definitely cut off from the bed. So that's going to do it for the race. But we will get Kira, our judge, to comment on that. I'm assuming Kira's coming up next for this one. Sam's in denial. There they go. Okay. Congratulations, Farsi, our first winner of the day. All right, so let's get Kira in here. Are we confirmed, Kira? Kira confirmed? Kira confirmed? Kira? Kira? Macker. Okay, Macker's gonna come back in. All right, so Macker coming in for the commenting on the map. Macker, hello.
Yeah, we were talking about the map, of course, as we watched it before, and how we were looking at it right now. I love the whole fact that it was a dollhouse. So I had all these stories already in the back of my mind. All right, dollhouse, Annabelle, you know, cursed things. What's going on here? So while I was playing it, I got stuck at the toilet for a long time.
Ah, okay, yeah.
And
there's a very big speed difference because you can either catch every booster or none of the boosters. And when it catches every booster, it just goes through the whole thing really fast. And you're like, whoa, where did it go? So
yeah, and then you lose track real fast and you don't know if they're going up or down. And once I zoomed out like you just did, I figured out, all right, they're everywhere. Because the marbles were taken by ghosts and others were just following its regular path. Others were being transported back again. So for me, this was a hard one to check after the toilet pod. But once they got on the bed and the attic, then it was kind of a fun thing to watch. The first one, the jumping on the bed, was hilarious. And
I would say
that little ghost spot on the table.
from the jumping on the bed all the way to the finish is definitely the strongest part of this map.
Yeah, and then the gutter thing, of course, that's funny in the end. However, death wall wise, you know, whenever you're still stuck on the map and that death wall starts to run, it's pretty much useless. You already know you're not gonna make it, even though time is still ticking. At some point, you're not gonna make it.
Yeah, I think there was only so much they could have done with the wall of death here. You do get about 45 seconds, but it would be interesting to play around with it a little bit and see, like, even if the start started maybe back in the corner over here, maybe could buy you another 30 seconds of time. Or maybe even swinging the start piece out in front of the house so that the wall of death never even touches the house until the very end. So could have played out with a little bit more, but I think they did a pretty good job with the initial positioning. But I could see people wanting more time to finish the map for sure.
And personally, and I don't know if that Sam needed to make a pick of what's the best lighting. Some things were hard to see.
Okay. Yeah.
And other things were great to see. So, like I said, it was balancing that light in the world settings. It's tricky. I know it's really tricky.
Yeah, it looks like they went with fully environmental lighting and no directional lighting. Maybe directional lighting on the front of the house could have helped just bring out some of the detail. Or even just a straight top-down lighting to give it even more of a dollhouse effect. But it may have just been too much contrast and looked weird with all the lines. So I would trust our artistic judgment on there, but
yeah,
definitely something worth playing around with a little more just to see if you could add more. I agree.
It was a really fun map.
All right. Well, thank you for the comments. As always, we hope they are taken in good faith by our competition. And we'll check in with you later. Thank you. All right, Wicked, any last comments on this map?
Not really. Just really loved the portal jumps on the bed and how the rain gutter, you had to drop down both layers of the roof and everything.
Trying to use every surface of the house, I think, is really strong play here. The ground itself is used, the awnings are used, the attic is used. They did a really good job fully committing to the space, I agree. So that'll do it for sssamiam submission, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go into our final submission for the competition. This is our one team build here. Team Betelgeuse, as submitted by Lugo Valos and team partner Flandyman. Let's get them both in here and see what they have to say about their maps. Lugo, are you there? Flandyman, are you there?
Yes, sir. Hello.
I hear Lugo. Do I hear Flandyman? Flandyman's really quiet. I'm gonna turn him up. Hey, you're really quiet, Flandy.
I'm sorry. Allow me to turn up my volume real quick on my end.
Okay.
Is this better?
That's much better. Thank you.
Okay. Yep.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Lugo Valos and Flandyman Team Betelgeuse Ghostly Haunting Shenanigans. What would you guys like to say about your map?
Well, the house design primarily is Flandyman's design, and we just tried to make it large enough to actually flow through the rooms, although I must say I like sssamiam's dollhouse effect a little bit better, but
very well done, by the way.
But we tried to incorporate every room, try different things, different textures. This was the final result.
Okay. Wicked-Shen, anything you'd like to say or ask?
I liked how the textures ended up being a really vibrant look for the style of the competition. I thought everything was going to be really dark and dim, and this was kind of like a pleasant surprise in the middle of it. And it would have been nice to have like a open window in the sides to be able to flow in and out of.
Yeah, we could have had a couple of those done, but with piece constraints and obstacle constraints, it's very difficult to try to make sure everyone and everything was getting touched on.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if you noticed the backside of the house, double mustache Steve.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
if they hit the portal out of the moon, they flow down into the double Steve.
Trapped forever, or just
Nope.
straight through it? Just straight through it, and then
No, they hit it and then they get pinched out.
there you go. Yeah, I did notice the blatant shenanigans pandering on the map. I can assure it did not.
Refuse.
I can assure it did not factor into the judging. One, because I'm not a judge, and
I
two,
know.
the judges probably hated it. But yeah, I love the way you use the texture. Kind of what you guys were saying. The lighting inside the house, because you were using the glowing floor texture, I believe helps illuminate things. I think the attic is probably the best example of that,
Yes,
where
definitely.
this is entirely encased and normally would be completely dark, but because the floor is illuminating light, it just gives great contrast with the walls and just really helps you be able to see everything. So really good decisions on the texturing here, I would say.
The one thing that was also really cool too is that with the particular base texture that we use, it also has the moving effect on it. So if you look at the walls actually move.
Okay. Sorry, I just got a message from Pixel. If I continue.
What'd you do wrong now?
No, I think we did something too good, actually. He might be throwing some mist into the game. Anyway. Yeah.
Oh, also, that intermission piece at the end, I don't know if you noticed. So as
Yeah,
you're going up the stairs,
Yeah,
you can
it's-
actually go through it.
The
Oh, you
false
can go
wall.
through it.
Yes.
Yes, you can go through it.
Okay. I was gonna say, I do like the fact that you were using the deep space texture effectively, right? You weren't just using it to create
Yeah,
black
I
on
didn't
the
even
map.
notice the Brenda was up there in the moon.
Like it's not just black and sparkle. It matches the actual skybox itself, and then for this going up to the staircase effect, makes it really trippy, kind of like a Twilight Zone kind of a situation.
Yeah.
So that's really well done. Cool. Well, thank you both. Anything else you'd like to say before we go?
Have fun trying to follow.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
this one. I got this one.
You got it?
I
Okay.
got this one. I mean, someone might skip ahead because there is a chance someone skips ahead, but other than that, I got this. All right, thank you to you
Yeah.
two. We'll see you in a bit.
Thank
you.
Thank you very much.
And jcliff, we will get you for the exhibition for the escape room, so don't worry. And we will get the counter on the way. Everyone get it in. I'm just going to make a quick message right here.
Wawa, there's a club for everyone. Try the Turkey BLT Club or the Buffalo Chicken Salad Club today.
I keep forgetting that I have to put a marble on the track.
Yeah, get your marbles in. 20 seconds. There might be a winner for this GP. We'll see. And they may or may not get a prize. I don't know. And I have just been told, coming in, is this official? This is official. Coming in from the studio himself. We are upgrading the free builder pass, $5 Steam credits, to straight up 100 PvP coins for all qualifying maps. So congratulations to all the builders with qualifying maps. Thanks to Pixel for offering to help out. you guys will be getting 100 PvP coins for the qualifying map. Sinian gets ghosted right away. Let's keep our attention on the main flow of marbles here. Again, we were talking about this earlier. Keeping the marbles grouped is going to be your strongest mitigation to the effect of ghosts. So the marbles all piling in on the exit here, trying to work their way through on the dingles. Tamri's first one to the elevator. Once again, taking an early lead here. Looks like they've got a good dismount. Going to be coming through. In case you missed it, Ghost in the furnace. Coming up to the top, past the coils. Tamri's makes it around. Needs to get bumped by the cylinder. And it looks like Tamri's will be getting bumped by the cylinder here. So they're going to be able to make their way down the staircase into this. Oh, gets ghosted at the top of the stairs. But let's have to go back and try again. sssamiam and Samaf with Dead L Train. Working their way down the stairs now. Samaf and Dead L Train trying to hold the lead. sssamiam actually fell back down again and regained the lead. I don't know how they did that, but the ghosts are out here picking everyone off left and right, going across the way into the haunted chair. That's right, the haunted chair sliding across the room. Spooky stuff as spooky does, past the two portals that have opened up in the house. In case you haven't caught the theme, something has gone horribly wrong in this house. Gravity upside down, portals opening everywhere. This is not your grandmother's house. sssamiam to the top, resets the gravity up the spiral staircase again, keeps it going round. Lugo Valos is portaled out somewhere. No, Sam gets caught by the ghost into the second furnace now, and that could be problematic. Wicked-Shen tries to get up, also gets ghosted. Now we got Purple Tally, Flandyman, Seasauce, and Yorstra trying to make their way up to the top of the stairs, trying to get into the attic. Someone might be ahead with these ghosts, but right now we're just going to stick with the flow of the map. Seasauce up to the top, into the attic they go, and Seasauce makes the dismount with Flandyman right behind. They need to roll forward. Flandyman gets to turn around with their clown makeup still on and intact. The cylinder should be sliding them forward very shortly. There it is, and it's going to be a push up to the top. Oh, but a buffed dismount on the mystery tunnel there. Flandyman recovers. Seasauce over the top, both going down at the same time. The ghost, fortunately, not anywhere near here. Tamri's jumps ahead, gets flicked by the hammers, and it's going to be Tamri's with the boost down the staircase and trying to make their way through the rest of the map. I don't see anyone cheating ahead right now, so it looks like we are still good to go. Tamri's dodges a ghost. No, gets ghosted right at the last second and is going to be going to the moon. Oh no, Tamri's is literally going to the moon. And they will never... Wait, they have a chance to reset. We'll see if they can actually get that portal and reset here. Seems okay. They're down, they're through. We'll check in on them later. Back to the action. Has anyone made it to... Fear and Whiskey made it. Fear and Whiskey made it past the balcony. They tried to go down the stairs, but I think they fell. And they've started over back. Nope, they are now in the void. All right, so no one doing well right now. We are waiting to see if anyone can actually get their way through. Tamri's did manage to escape the moon. They've gotten down to the bottom. They've gone to the left-hand side. Tamri's could be our salvation here. They're coming down to the left-hand side. Needs to get through the graveyard. Needs to watch out for those stones that are moving all about, rotating, slipping, and sliding down the shot right into the middle. Tamri's over to the center. Looking to launch. The ghosts are everywhere. They got to be careful. Anti-grav up to the top. No, they've deflected to the right. Did they miss? They missed the win ring. Tamri's will not be able to finish out the map. Almost had it all the way, but just could not get that last deflection through. We don't have anyone in the balcony yet. Looks like Seasauce is back to the beginning thanks to the work of that ghost over there. Trahuska is still trying to get out of the first room here. Feared Whiskey also getting ghosted. Might be going to the attic now. Nope, they're back into the first room. Trahuska also in the first room. So while a lot of them are down, no one completely out yet. Lugo was trapped, but the ghost has saved them. Is going to be bringing them where? Is this? Oh, we're going to the void. Lugo is in the void, and that has killed him. Fair and Whiskey trying to get through is where are we going? Are we going to the mustache? No, we've gone to the attic. Fear and Whiskey has a chance. Fear Whiskey in the attic needs to turn around. Needs to turn around. Needs to turn around. There we go. Careful. Flicked. Shot. Scooped. One more scoop. There it is. Bounce to the staircase. Hits some cubes. Fear and Whiskey still in it. Seasauce still can't escape the star piece. Fear and Whiskey waiting for the cubes to break on the stairs. Can they actually survive? The pumpkin face glowing and fiery. The cubes not moving. Why are these cubes here? I don't know. but they are taking up a lot of time. It's after the 5 minutes, but again, these maps were tested with 66 marbles for qualification. So worry not about what is going on there. Fear and Whiskey, down to the stairs. This is going to be our first confirmed balcony marble. The deflection of the Chunguses. The Pyramid Hammer. No, gets ghosted. Might still be alive. Attempt number 2. We'll try again. Attempt number 3. Nope. Gets ghosted again. And it looks like this time we are going back to the first room. And that's going to be rough. Seasauce has also gotten to the first room. Is repeatedly being ghosted mercilessly. Finally gets through. Fear Whiskey down the stairs a second time. This time needs static. We could be here for a while, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle in. Fear and Whiskey gets ghosted. Into the furnace. That is bad. Seasauce, the last marble standing. Ghosted. Are they going to the balcony? They are. Seasauce with a chance. Portals. Back to the first room. It's rough. Seasauce needs to recover. No, ghosted again. I think we're going back to the balcony. Seasauce still has a chance. Oh no, the void. Seasauce. No. What a map. What a map.
I loved it. Torture room, every room.
It was very well done. GG's. All right, folks. Well, that was Lugo Valis' and Flandyman's map, Team Betelgeuse, as I said. Kira, I assume you're the last one commenting on this map. We'll get you in here. Okay, here we go. Kira!
I hated this.
You hated it.
No, I...
Worst map of the competition, I agree. Absolutely awful.
Absolutely. I'm amazed how much they fit inside that house. And everything is just gorgeous. And it all has a function. And I didn't build this, so I'm upset.
Well, maybe we can get you to build for the escape room competition. Should we get there? I think, honestly, to me, the biggest thing that stuck out is that they still just were able to throw in the dingles. Like, this has no real aesthetic or race functionality. It's just like a general racing map, dingles on a straight path obstacle. And, like, the fact that they had 12 leftover obstacles that they could afford to do that with. I don't know why, out of everything on this map, that's what sticks out the most to me. But being a builder, I think, is what it does. It's like, they still had time to just put this shit in here. This would have been the first thing I deleted. I would have gotten to the graveyard. I would have been out of pieces, out of obstacles, and I would have gone back in the house like, okay, what can I delete? First thing I'm deleting, these 12 things that don't need to be here. So.
Except the gravestones aren't obstacles, those are pieces.
Right. But, yeah, so. I don't know why that's what sticks out the most to me, but even just those 12 little dingles, to me, is incredibly impressive that they were able to keep those in here with the build. Any critiques you would offer to the map?
I don't think any judge had any critiques for this track.
Okay. I was actually talking to Lugo post-submission time about this a little bit, because I was curious. What is nice is that the scale of the house still allows the camera to move without feeling claustrophobic. But I was wondering if the scale was maximized or not. And, you know, some of these pieces, like the stairs, for example, they look like they fit because the scale is actually 8 for some of the pieces and not 10. And I wonder if there would have been a way to do this exact same thing just on that 10 scale instead of that 8 scale, just to give a little bit more room, and that might even keep the ghosts further away from the path of the marbles, which would help the ghosts not take marbles so frequently. But that's a speculative critique at best.
Well, the problem is once you have 10 ghosts, and it doesn't really matter what size track you have.
Right,
After a certain
if
amount
this
of
is the
time,
shape you're
they're a
doing.
problem.
Yeah.
Or you just resign yourself to a miserable sleep. How about
Yeah,
trying a pillow
so
that actually
if
supports your head?
I would say with this execution of fully committing to an actual house shape, you're always going to have that problem with the ghosts. And using the portals to reset the marbles and or kill the marbles, I think was very well done to manage that chaos. Still a little bit of chaos, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm able to manage it pretty well.
That was another thing. It was pretty contained.
Yes.
Most of it was resets
Mm-hmm.
with a couple, just kill you outright.
Yeah. I do like the balcony.
Movings, you weren't young. Oh yeah, we love the balcony.
The pillow cube is the only pillow that fills the sides
And that'll do it. Wicked-Shen, anything?
Because it's the
I really liked the gravity into the finish. That was kind of like my ideal finish line. Something kind of floating into the finish.
Yeah, and there's like a 10% chance your marble falls over here, gets ghosted, and actually goes through the wind bin. So, something
really
you probably
well
wouldn't see in a competition, but that is a function of the map that I think should be pointed out. So yeah, I agree. Alright folks, well that does it for the Haunted House competition portion of this stream. We are going to do an exhibition with jcliffgaming and an interview with jcliff about their submission for the escape room competition. So let us go now to the scorecards, if I can do this without giving away too much privy information. And we'll see how everyone placed. Here we go. Pooh! Did it work? It worked! Ladies and gentlemen, in 4th place, jcliffgaming's Haunted Fragmented House, scoring an average of 32 points, 96 collectively. A very strong middle-of-the-row build. Did look like functionality took the biggest hit on the judging, and I will make these judging cards available to each of you, so I will send you a copy of your actual card so you can see the breakdown from the judges, and you're free to share those as you would like. So very well done, jcliff. In 3rd place, we have Yorstra's Haunted Adventurous Castle, scoring very high marks in the artistic and functionality bracket. And this is kind of what I was talking about. Just like a map can have good ideas and good visuals might not function well. Similarly, you could have a very good looking and functional map, but that might be because you didn't quite take as many risks as the judges would have liked to see. So you'll see here in the construction bracket, that is where they probably lost the most points. Not to say they did not do a good job on the construction, but to say they may have played it a little too safe in the eyes of the judges for this competition. So while the artistic and functional execution was very strong, left a little bit to be desired in the risk-taking and construction of the map. But it is worthy of triple-digit scores, averaging, I believe, 39 points, and winning 3rd place in the competition. In 2nd place, it's sssamiam with 132 points, averaging 44 points. Very strong marks in the artistic bracket. Might have been their strongest artistic bracket in the whole competition. Construction bracket also quite high, doing good with the functionality of the jumping beds, the portal usage, the gutters, all things like that. But perhaps maybe not the best functionality as far as pathing goes, with the marbles jumping around a little too much on the spectator side of things. But overall, very well done build. And that leaves in 1st place Team Betelgeuse with a runaway score of 167, averaging 55 2/3. Is that how that math works out? Full marks all the way across the board. Construction bracket blew it out of the water. Artistic bracket blew it out of the water. A little bit of functionality problems, again, maybe inherent in the competition, but an outstanding build nonetheless. And definitely wants me to make a team-only competition going forward. maybe partners of 2 instead of 3 might be the way to go, just to make it easier for competitors to coordinate with their builds. So really getting a lot of feedback with how you guys attacked this competition. So thank you again to all 4 competitors, jcliff, yorstra, sssamiam, and Betelgeuse, Team Betelgeuse, excuse me, for your submissions. We've definitely informed how we would like to carry a competition like this into the future to make it better for everyone involved. And there you have it, folks. The competition as it stands.